Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky. Happy Hump Day, everyone at home. So what does that mean, everyone?
Halfway through the week?
Yeah. No! 3 days away from the royal wedding.
Yeah, that's
Sources are now saying that Meghan's father will miss the wedding due to an heart operation that I believe is going on today. So that means Meghan's mother, Doria, may walk her down the aisle. However, this isn't the first time a mother walked a princess, well, she's not quite a princess yet, people, down the aisle. Queen Victoria did it with two of her daughters who were actual princesses. Princess Helena and Princess Beatrice were accompanied by their queen mother down the aisle. Okay, as she wore a black morning gown with a white widow's cap. Now, do you know why that is?
Because her husband
died 27 years before.
Oh.
Her husband's name was Prince Albert. Now, it was told that the black gown that she is wearing was fully encrusted in diamonds for the day.
So that's tradition then, that they have to wear a black
That was the in
dress
mourning,
in
yes.
mourning,
Well, most
even
Europeans
though-
do.
Well, but for that many years, that kind of
For the rest of your life.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So my nonna,
Yeah.
when her husband died, wore black for the rest of her life.
Really?
Yeah.
And was she remarried? Just curious.
Queen Victoria?
Yeah.
No, gosh, no.
So she never got remarried?
Never got remarried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought, what if she had gotten married? Then would that have been the tradition?
She was so in love with him that there was an attempt on her life.
Yeah.
I believe twice. And if you watch the, what's the, KET, is that the public broadcasting channel here? And I know KET didn't do the series, but it's from Master Class, I think it's called, Queen Victoria. It's an incredible series, and it's all about Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. So, yeah.
I'll have to check that out,
Oh, you've
Troy.
never seen it?
No.
Oh,
I've never heard of her.
Queen Victoria? She's one of the most famous royals
Well,
in the
like
world.
I've heard, I guess, but I don't know any. I
Well,
didn't know if I
let me give you a
I don't
little
know
bit of
about her.
fact on that. When Prince Albert died, Queen Victoria laid out his uniforms every day on his bed for the rest of her life.
What killed him? You know?
Yes, I will say something like pneumonia.
Okay.
It's
It was
something
an illness.
It was
wasn't
one
an
of those
accident.
illnesses
Okay.
back then.
How long were they married, do you know, before he died?
I think it was like maybe 28 years or something.
Oh, wow,
29.
okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't crazy.
Right.
Like, you know, not like Queen Elizabeth now. Queen Elizabeth II, I should say. Yeah, so it was interesting.
Wow.
Anyway, there's my fact for you, everyone.
Thank you.
Here's something else for you. It's no surprise that people across the pond in England do things differently than all of us in the US. Like they drive on the left side of the road. Over here, we drive on the right side. But wedding celebrations are also very different. Here are 5 things that I thought might be of interest to all of you. All right, so all similar. Bachelorette parties are called hens parties. Remember I said to you, I said to David, are you going on a bucks night?
Yeah,
And he's like, what?
Yeah, we didn't know what you were talking
yeah.
about.
Or, you know, is your girlfriend having a hens party? It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no
You know,
clue.
chickens
Didn't
at the
know that.
house.
All right.
Bridesmaids walk behind the bride instead of in front.
Ah, okay.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you remember correctly, not Meghan Markle, Duchess Kate, her sister Middleton, not Kate Middleton,
Oh, yes.
Pippa Middleton, sorry, walked behind her holding her gown, if you remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay, now a wedding breakfast is served instead of a rehearsal dinner, which is quite common as well.
Okay.
And I don't know why you would do a dinner in America. It's so much more expensive. Do you remember I keep telling you about the fruit cake?
Yes.
Okay. Christmas cakes, Christmas puddings, and wedding cakes. And 21st and 18th birthday parties in Europe and Australia, mainly England and Australia and Scotland, have a fruit cake. You guys would normally do a sponge cake or something
Yes.
like that.
Yeah.
Fruit cakes, as I said, remember, last for like 20 or 30 years.
Right.
Because they're so heavy. They go all out with hats. Remember we said yesterday for the royal wedding, in the invitation that you are to wear a hat. Now, it's not so much like that in Australia, but here's some of them now. Unfortunately, Pete.
Oh, yes, I remember these.
I wish we could just quickly go back to that. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, which is the Duchess of York's daughter. That is Duchess of York, which is Prince Andrew and Fergie, I'm talking about.
Okay, all right.
They had the most dreadful hats and they were laughed at. See them there?
Yes,
they have no
yeah.
fashion sense, those two. I really hope they wear something similar, something better this time.
Yeah.
They were laughed at all over the world. In fact, one of them said it looked like they had a pretzel on their head. Which, we're so critical, aren't we? Tell us what you think of that and whether you think, I think a hat at a wedding is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
think
think
so
it's great.
too. I love it too. Just like the Derby and all that. We love
Well,
wearing hats.
yes, but I did see in this article it said, it's just like the Kentucky Derby. I don't think those hats are like the Kentucky Derby.
No, but I don't think that you could get away with something like that here because it's either everyone or no one because then
Yeah.
you're drawing attention away from the bride. So if I was getting married and someone decided to wear a hat like that, I'd be like, take it off.
Well, it's funny
So
you
I
said
like
all
that,
about me.
that they have everyone doing it because then
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
a distraction yourself because
Yeah.
everyone does it.
Okay, so remember when I went at Christmas time, my first Christmas here, I went to Rhonda's church at Winchester, and what I wanted to see was the parade of the way the Southern women would come in on Christmas Day, and they were dressed.
Yeah,
they had
right.
hats and gloves, and I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. Tell us what you think. Whether you think it would be nice to wear a hat to a wedding or not. Hey, it's a debate that is taking over social media. Before I explain what it is, I want to play something first, and then I'll ask you the question. Listen.
Laurel, 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 Laurel.
Okay,
Laurel.
so what do you think? This is going crazy all over the world right now. Are you hearing Yanni or Laurel?
I hear Laurel.
That's the question.
Yes.
I hear Laurel there, but I was watching, or I was listening to other things on my phone, and they're saying it kind of depends on the base of your device. Because then
exactly.
sometimes when I heard it on other TV shows, it sounded like Yanni.
Yes.
That sounded like
Well,
Laurel
on Good
to me.
Morning America this morning, on their phone, it sounded like Yanni. But on the broadcast, it sounded like Laurel.
Yes.
I hear Laurel.
Yes.
But what is it? Is it you type? What do you type into your phone? Is
What do you
that
mean?
What is the recording?
Well,
where are they
this is
getting
just,
this?
this is just a social media guy that put it out on the web, and he was saying,
Oh, I
it's
see what you're
all
saying.
about social." Oh, sorry, Katie. I thought you would have been up on that.
No,
thing
I did. I
Instagram.
was confused. I thought it was something where, you know how you can do dictation on your phone and then it will read it? So I thought you
Yes.
had to type something in to get it. I see now. It was just a
Gotcha.
guy posted that specific audio.
And they're
Okay.
saying that, look, there's so many people that have gone out there and said why this happens and why it hasn't happened. They're basically saying it's the base of your
Device.
that you
Yeah.
use.
Well, yeah.
I hear Yanni. People on our Facebook page, we put it on there, and people said they heard Yanni and Laurel.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Off the phone.
I can't see that.
I heard Yanni clear as day with the producer, with Hannah, our producer, and she played it off of her computer. And then she adjusted the bass, took the bass down, I guess. I'm not sure what she did with it. But then it was clearly Laurel. It was the strangest thing I've ever heard.
Well, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, everyone.
Well, I was losing sleep until you set me straight on what it was. Because I was so confused
Now
all
we're
day.
all
I was
good.
like, I don't know what to type in, but now I get
All
it.
right, got you. Well, this is very interesting. If you've been through high school, you know it can be like a jungle. No pun intended. But a prom in Miami, Florida was literally a jungle. A private Catholic school, Christopher Columbus High, brought in live animals for their prom. And since then, they've caused an uproar on social media. By the way, not only was there a tiger, there was also, I'm not going to pronounce this word right, what did you call it?
A lemur.
A lemur, which we found out is a monkey, and also a fox and a parrot for the students to take pictures with. All right, all jokes aside, this was high school, and part of their theme was not like out of Africa, but something like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of the jungle or something like
Welcome
that.
to the jungle.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
jungle. Tell me, too far?
I think so. I just don't think it's appropriate to have animals in an environment like that where there's loud music playing, where there's fire, where there's people standing around. Everything's loud. You could clearly see just how agitated that tiger was in
Yeah.
the cage. Now, you know, I
And
mean,
animal experts have come out and said that, Lisa,
Yeah.
that it was the noise, it was, you know, they had fire flame
Yes,
throwers.
you
and
could see it. It
Yeah.
was
And the cage
agitating
is
the
very
animals.
small. Like, that is distressing.
Now,
Yeah.
if they would have had the animals maybe outside at like out by the football field or somewhere quiet where people wanted to have pictures by it, okay, maybe. I mean,
Can
it was
I
the
just say-
wildlife organization that did this,
Lisa,
right?
can I just say to you, and look, I don't know, anyone can tell me in the studio, it's a darn prom.
I know.
Why
I
do
know.
you need that crap there for?
I know.
I don't get it. Go and have a dance, have a beautiful prom date,
Right.
get all dressed up, you know, look gorgeous, have a nice night. Why do you need props? And why does each school need to outdo each other? And who's paying for that darn thing?
Yeah, the
Well, it's a
school.
private
I just
school.
want to know.
Yeah.
Like, why?
They do fundraisers throughout the year. I was on the prom
And then you have to
committee,
buy
so-
tickets to go to the prom,
Yeah.
and that's what funds it. So that's a private school, so whatever they sold their tickets for.
Yeah.
Because I went to a public school, and you had to buy a ticket to go
Yeah,
to
but
prom.
even look, here's the thing. There are people out there who can't eat.
Right,
You know,
I know.
raise money for something like that, not for animals in a cage to make your photo look better. I
Right,
don't know.
I
Yeah,
understand.
I feel
understand.
that. I think if you pay for the tickets, you know, whatever. I think it's excessive for a prom. But just what upsets me is the use of animals in distress for your pleasure. It just
Yes,
seemed
yeah.
unnecessary to have that tiger in
I
a
know.
small cage. And
I agree.
Okay.
was upset.
I hear you. Tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. Hey everyone, before we go on, I have a quick question for our viewers. Do any of you need a liquid facelift or, you love this, a Brazilian butt lift? Then we can help you on my new TV show called The Younger You. I'm looking for someone to do a liquid facelift, that's no surgery. A Brazilian butt lift, of course, is liposuction, and then they inject the fat they extract into the top of your cheeks, and I mean top of your cheeks on your backside. I need you to send me pictures and your details, theyoungeryoutv@gmail.com. All right, we've already had some people email me yesterday. I'm still looking.
All right.
Good, thank you.
Surely there's
Thank
people
you.
out there.
I'm glad you two added something to that. How would you like to join us for a light lunch at Shakespeare & Co? Well, now you can. Midday Kentucky will be live on Monday. That's this Monday coming, everyone, on the 21st in Hamburg. There's the phone number, 859-447-8230. We would like to see you there. Little light lunch, come down and have a snack with us. We will all be there doing our show live outside of the studio. That's what we're going to do. Call that number.
come down, have a mimosa. They have the best.
Katie,
They really do.
What's coming
They
up
do.
next, my dear?
Well, coming up after the break, we are looking back into another contestant for Best Barbecue in Lexington. Stay with us. You're watching Midday.